Welcome back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Mirror Mode. In this part we're going to be going on to what was the second of the DLC packs that came out for the Wii U version. I'm going to go back to playing as my boy Bowser, or Naked Bowser, Super Naked Bowser. I quite liked that bike in the last one, it felt pretty good, but I am going to change the tyres just so we've got something a little bit different to look at. That looks quite respectable. And we go with the standard glider, because why not? So, yes, now we're going into the Crossing Cup. And I've just seen what course is up first, and I love Baby Park, so let's get straight into it. This course can be absolute chaos. I absolutely adore every interpretation of Baby Park. It's probably my favourite Mario Kart track overall. And I know this one's like a reuse because I believe, I know it was originally in Double Dash, but I think it was also in Mario Kart DS. I want to say either DS or 7. It was one of the handheld games to my recollection. And yeah, I think the most fun I've had with this is in 200cc on 8 though, because you know this is a level where shit can go flying all over the place. It's only a short track, and obviously it's playing almost exactly the same here because it's a perfectly cylindrical track, just like the Excitebike course was. But yeah, I seem to be having less difficulty here though. Maybe it just feels relative, given last time I played this was 200. Like 5 laps in, and this is the smoothest fucking Baby Park run. Oh, there we go. Something had to happen eventually, but yeah. Again, I jinxed it. But yeah, I'm nearly there. Let's see, can I get a perfect first place on Baby Park? I want to. No, I might get overtaken here, and not really much I can do unless that hits. Okay, that hit, so I should get second at least. First, let's keep it, yes! That is the smoothest Baby Park run I have ever had on Mario Kart in any version of it. That was actually really fucking surprising. Let's go on to the next race. Cheese grommet? This is such a stupid theme for a course, but at the same time, it works. I don't know why this works in Mario, whereas the Ice Outpost one from the last cup doesn't. Maybe I just love me some cheddar, and that gives me that bit of bias. I like me some cheese. I also like some mozzarella on me pizza. Which, I had me pizza time last night, that was pretty satisfying. I'm a bit of a sucker for pizza, although I did actually have Domino's last night when I usually have Papa John's. And Domino's not as good as I remember it. Like, maybe it's because Papa John's kind of spoil you. Like, they seem to be a lot more generous with their cheese, and especially if you get like stuffed crust. Like, Domino's tend to be a little bit stingy with that, whereas Papa John's, they completely like fill it, like the crust with their cheese. And yeah, basically what I'm saying is ever since the Papa John's opened down the road from me, I've been completely fucking spoiled for pizza. And I did say this commentary would end up becoming a bit more tangential, didn't I? So yeah, you get serious, hardcore pizza discussion. But maybe hardcore was a bad word given some of the pizza related things I've seen online, because yes, there is pizza themed porn that people have linked to me before. Rule 34 is a thing. I completely fucked up Peach there. Was that Cat Peach? I think that was one of the DLC characters, can't remember. And yeah, this is another level where the chain jumps can get you, and chain jumps are actually one of my favourite like Mario enemies, and that's because there's something about them, like they look aggressive, but they also act like dogs. and I fucking love dogs. Dogs are like, even big dogs to me, I find them absolutely adorable. So when you've got it like, it's gnashing its teeth and it's biting and it's pounding towards you, but it's also barking like a dog, and I love it. And let's see, will he see me here? Yeah, he saw me. Bless good old Shang Chong. I like how in this course you can see like pizza slices in the background as well, which is, you know, given this was a GBA course from Super Circuit and there really wasn't that much detail in the original one, it's kind of impressive that they've gone to the lengths of really upping the like production value and whatnot, really theming it that bit more. But yeah, let's go on to the next course. And this is Wild Woods, and following on from my Zelda talk in the last part, this actually reminds me a little bit of one of the levels from Hyrule Warriors. And it might just be an art style thing, but I seem to recall it being like the forest level, like maybe a couple of levels in. I seem to recall it being the one where there's an item that it prompted you to get that I completely missed because you had to go off the beaten path a little bit. Although it's been so long since I played any Hyrule Warriors, I can't remember exactly. But yeah, this in its own right, this is a really pretty course. And like with the Piranha Plant Pipeway, there's also parts like this where you can ride the water for a burst of speed, which is really cool. Something else that I have come to really love. And this game did do quite alright when it comes to DLC, in my opinion. There's a lot of good courses here. There's some like the Ice Outpost ones that are okay, but I think this is a case of DLC at its best. It expanded the game. When you think we got the 2 DLC packs that are basically like half the game again in terms of courses, and then there's extra goodies among it, like extra characters and whatnot as well, that are just like neat little touches to build upon it. And it also means that if you're playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as like your first experience with Mario Kart 8, then you have got a lot to play through here. Like, this is a really buffed out package that you've got here. And so maybe it does make the original one look a little bit incomplete by comparison, but you know, it's still a, like, when you look at it now, if you're just playing this as your first game, like, you've got a really meaty experience here. And even more so when you take into account the fact that like there's the new battle mode as well, which, you know, like battle mode, I said earlier, it's not my thing, but a lot of people did like battle mode. And I did tell a lie earlier actually about having never played it, because I do remember some of the Mario Kart DS battle mode courses, but that is pretty much my experience with battle mode. And there we go, got a first. That sort of rescued me from the last course. But yeah, next race. Now this one, I believe this must be the summer one. This looks a lot brighter than any of the other variants of it. Because each time you play through the Animal Crossing course, like, it shows a different season. I think the winter one's probably the best looking one. But this, it look like they all look nice. They all have their own distinct little tones. This is nice and vibrant in its colours. It probably means that YouTube's gonna make the video look horrible, as it does whenever there's a lot of colours on screen. But hey, you can't win them all. It looks absolutely gorgeous in game. You're gonna have to take my word for it. That has become kind of one of my pet peeves with YouTube in recent times, and the fact that you can record a game in HD, the game itself looks absolutely beautiful, and you want to show it off. Like, let all your viewers see just how pretty the game looks for themselves. But instead, like, you go out your way to make it look nice, and YouTube just compresses it down to like 3 big blocks on the screen. So, like I say, you're gonna have to take me word whenever I say like a game's really nice, because YouTube won't let me show it off to you properly, unfortunately. But then I suppose that is also an incentive for people to go and play the games they show off for themselves, which, when I say I really like a game, I hope that's something that people take away from it. That like, they'll think, yeah, this looks like a good time, and they'll go play it for themselves. Like, I don't try to present myself as like free advertising or anything, because that's not what I do. I kind of like to see what I do as more akin to a critic, but I guess not really, because a lot of this is still, look, oh fuck, I'm getting hit by things sort of reactions. But you know, like, I kind of like to see myself as more saying what I think of things rather than saying, you know, go buy this. But hey, if I tell you a game's great, then I like to think I'm making that recommendation still. And Mario Kart 8 is a lot of fucking fun, and it seems like the Switch port of it is like the definitive version. So if you've got a Switch and you want a racer, this is a really fucking fun racer. Let's see. Get back here, dry bones, fuck you. That was kind of a dick move on my part, but I kind of also wanted to win, so, you know, sometimes you gotta play dirty. But yeah, there we have our special gold cup, which I've got one more cup left. I hope I don't fuck it up on the last cup, because if I can get like a perfect first place in every cup, that would be quite something I'd be proud of, given my history of Mario Kart playthroughs. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you for the final cup in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Mirror Mode. See you next time.